Hello, my dear lovelies. It's Drina from Drina's Haven 916 and Alternative Life Solutions, coming at you with a quick video. Today, as you can see in the title, I am gonna just speak quickly about depression, guilt, and shame. Everybody gets depressed every now and then. And when you get depressed, it's very important that you identify what is depressing you. I can speak for myself. Like right now, I feel depressed. And because I feel depressed, it started yesterday. And today, it spilled over into today. And I had to ask myself and do some real soul searching about, like, why are you depressed again? Excuse me. And I'm starting to feel guilty about feeling depressed. And the guilt is causing me to feel really ashamed. And here's why. Because there's so many people that have way more problems that I have. Like, I always say there's nothing so bad that it can't be worse, and that God has solutions to problems we haven't even had yet. So I slept on it and identified the emotion that I am feeling, and I can literally pinpoint when it started. And so it started yesterday when my daughter had a ceremony, and it was on Zoom. And so what the ceremony was about was her pledging. She pledged into her very first sorority. Now, it may not sound like a big deal to a lot of people if you aren't interested, or if you don't know what a sorority is all about, or pledging and all of that. So as I didn't get an opportunity to join or pledge into a sorority, let alone have the opportunity at 12 years old to do such. What I did have the opportunity, though, thank God for my mother, is to excuse me, I had the opportunity to be involved with a program called Upward Bound. And Upward Bound, back in the day, in the late 80s, was a program. It was a college preparatory program that prepared you for college, and you pretty much had a leg up on scholarships and getting into a university, being able to skip JC and just go straight into a university. So I'm really, really proud of Sade for her accomplishments. And I invited family, like immediate family. It's not like we had to go anywhere. It was all online. It was on Zoom. So my expectation was that everybody, the immediate family, would be just as excited about her pledging as I was. And unfortunately, they just didn't show up. So I was disheartened, and I'm thankful and I'm grateful to God that she had and she has this opportunity. And what really kind of hurt the most is that, shout out to CB420. She showed up. And you know what? She's not even a family member. She is I've never even met her in person. She is a very dear heart who is a subscriber to my YouTube channel. I have a very small YouTube channel, as you all know, Drina's Haven 916. I thank you for your support. And also Dirty Weather 916. She is also a subscriber there. And Nate Dog 916. And I do believe it's me as well. So anyway, she's got really good vibes, really good spirit, always positive. And so I had mentioned it on Dirty Weather 916 live. Was it yesterday? either yesterday or the day before, I had mentioned it, that the pledging ceremony is open, that it was open to family and friends, and all you have to do is just click the link and fill out the form. It's literally like your name, email address, and your phone number, and then you would receive an email for further instructions by clicking on the Zoom link and waiting for the ceremony to start. It was all but about 40 to 45 minutes, and there were lots of people on the Zoom, and I'm scrolling through the participants, and I don't see any of our family members, and I'm thinking, like, okay, maybe they're just late. Well, the ceremony, like after 10 to 15 minutes, they're not letting anybody else in. So I'm sending out this text message to my family, and we're all on like a group chat. I'm pretty sure you all have like a group text message with your immediate family members, especially now during these times of the pandemic. We we just don't have the opportunity or the luxury to have the gatherings that we used to have with our family members that are outside of our immediate address. So pretty much, everybody's communicating via text message, social media, things like that. And so it disheartened me that, they didn't show up. And so I was a little, I'm just gonna say, disheartened. So I figured, mommy's here, mommy support you. Curtis was there. He logged in with his link, and it's not like you could share the link. You had to register, receive your email, and click on your own link. The instructions were, do not forward the link. It's a specific personal link for yourself. So my daughter Sade, she was over her big sister's house, and she did it from there. And so her big sister didn't log in, probably because she was maybe standing around in the background or something. So I don't charge it to her. Her dad and her other siblings, her grandparents, aunts, uncles, and friends, perhaps they were busy. I know people have things going on in their lives, and so I can't expect for people to be as excited as I was about the opportunity that Sade had, and that she has, the opportunities that come her way. And so I just kind of like wrote it off, and I'm just like her biggest cheerleader, let her know mommy's so proud of you, and all the atta girls and all of that. So the ceremony, like I said, lasts about 40-45 minutes. We're done. And then I couldn't shake the feeling. I couldn't shake it. I'm like, okay, girl, snap out of it. Hey, they couldn't go. They couldn't show up. People have things to do in their lives. So for some reason, I'm telling you all, depression is real. So the disheartening of that started to change into anger and sadness. And once that happens, and I can speak for myself personally, start thinking about like all of the bad things in life, like totally forgetting and not being grateful of what I have and focusing on what I don't have. And that is where I started feeling guilty. So today I'm carrying a load. I'm carrying guilt for feeling the way that I was feeling. And now I'm feeling kind of ashamed of myself, because it really shouldn't be a big deal, right? Mental health is important. So you have to identify what is going on with you. Why can't you shake it? I'm talking to myself like, girl, why, shake it off. Like, your daughter's fine. She's not even tripping that, people didn't show up. But, and I'm not going to say but, you know how I feel about that word. Just kind of like forget everything I just said and focus on what I'm about to say right now. So, however, with all of that being said, I realize that she doesn't even realize this great accomplishment and this great opportunity that she has by pledging into this sorority, and the many opportunities that await, and the service that she's providing to her community, and the sisterhood that she has embarked upon, and the pledge, and their song. And I'm telling you, I just feel this kind of way. And so this is me journaling and blogging and vlogging how I feel today. And so I can't stay stuck. You can't stay stuck. You can't stay stagnated in your funk. Think on those things, Adrena, that are lovely, those things that are true, those things that are pure, those things that are of a good report. Think on the positive things, and be optimistic and not pessimistic, because that energy is contagious. And don't nobody want to be around no depressed person. I don't even want to be around depressed people. So I kind of shut down last night, and I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair to my daughter. It's not fair to my son, his girlfriend, their baby, which is my glam babe. It's not fair to Curtis. It's not fair to my subscribers, because I have a lot of videos that is really good stuff I want to edit and upload, but I don't even feel, I kind of just like don't feel like doing it. Like I just not feeling it. And so depression, guilt, and shame. We will be depressed in life sometimes due to life changes and daily hassles. But, and there I go with that word but again. The enemy wants to steal, kill, and destroy. That's what his purpose is. He came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But Jesus came that we might have life and have it more abundantly. So I'm reminding myself, as I remind you all, that no matter what happens in your life, no matter what your trials and your tribulations are, you don't have to bear them alone. You don't have to carry those burdens alone. And this is so small, and that's why I'm irritated, because there's people right now that are dealing with illnesses, death, family members dying, locked up in jails, prisons, mental institutions. People are losing their kids to the system, and like there's so many things that are so much bigger than this little thing that has me feeling like sad. So I would ask for your prayers. And I was reading the Bible yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday in the morning. That we don't have to carry our burdens alone. We can cast our cares upon the Lord, because he cares for us. And sometimes our burdens are too heavy, and they're too much for us to carry alone. But God is not going to put more on you than you can bear. God is not going to put more on me than I can bear. I know it probably sounds silly. It probably sounds like, what is she talking about? Like, why is she tripping off this little bitty small thing? I'm telling you, If I don't talk about it, you all, it's a snowball effect. I will stay in this funk, and more things will pile on and pile on and pile on, and then I'm the type of person that will implode and then explode, and then everybody's looking around like, what in the world is wrong with mommy? What in the world is going on? Everybody's thinking like, what did I do? I didn't do anything, you know. And so I want to ask for, if I have any immediate family members or even friends, if I have offended you, I ask for your forgiveness, and I'm gonna work on forgiving myself, and then I would like for you all to forgive me as well for not posting great content, for not being thankful and grateful at all times, because there's so many things, you know, in situations that I could be in. And I think that's where the guilt part comes in, that like I'm feeling guilty about being depressed or saddened or disheartened by such a little thing. And then that's pretty much the message that I have. And I would ask for your continued support and your prayers and your smiles and your comments and your thumbs up or thumbs down, you know, and anything motivational. If you have like, if you know, songs, like, you know, you can put just link in the comment section or something like that. But I did want to tap in to let you all know that God is good and God is great, and that he's all seeing and all knowing, and he was there in the beginning, and he'll be there, he will be there in the end. He was there for me when I didn't think at one point in my life I wasn't gonna make it to the next second. And I could go on and on and on, because I'm journaling, I'm vlogging, but I won't waste you all's time. So thank you, I love you, be blessed, and have a great day, and make it a great day on purpose. Right on, Drina Taven 916 and Alternative Life Solutions. Talk to you later.